Richard Eastman.
Mr. Mayor, City Council, distinguished voters of Long Beach, Richard Eastman. I saw this headline today, Weeding Out Collectives. I hope on November 2nd it says weeding out bad politicians like Whitman and Maldonado and Cooley and Yes on 19. I witnessed a mockery of a lottery here the other day that was your city crew. There was nobody from the council. Mr. Mayor, you weren't here. There was the city clerk. But I saw the patients thrown in a trash can, not the big $800,000 expensive lottery machines that you wasted the money of compassionate people like the Quiggles who were left out of this because of some corrupt city government that Dennis Perone and I, when we helped write 215 and SB 420, there was no unjust ordinances. There was no lotteries so people with AIDS and cancer could get their medicine. This mockery of the law that was passed by the voters of this state 15, 16 years ago, just a day or so ago in this chamber with utter silence, and your crew running around and huddling over here. We took pictures. I'm going to be taking those to the Attorney General's office next week, Jerry Brown, and I'm going to ask him to investigate this illegitimate lottery, this unjust ordinance, and perhaps a corrupt city council that I have heard that maybe some of you sitting there are owning some of these dispensaries that were approved, or maybe have the land, or
you don't have to shout, Mr.
I mean, I think we need an oversight committee from the state of California, or perhaps we need to call in the Justice Department of the federal government to investigate Long Beach, just like Bell and Vernon, and $800,000 to get a couple of crappy lottery machines that didn't work, and you're having the clerk put his arm in there and not even shaking it up good. And then kind, compassionate people
the machines did not cost $800,000.
I have about a minute left.
They did not cost.
Yes, well, this was an unjust
you don't have to shout. We got
lottery.
You.
This was not a lottery. It was a raffle. It was a bingo game. It was a mockery of Proposition 215 and SB 420. And like I said, I hope November 2nd that Jerry Brown wins as governor, and he is the top cop right now, and he is an old friend of mine, and I am going to San Francisco, and I'm going to deliver those photos that I shot in there, and I'm going to ask him to investigate this city council and see what you've done so that people are going to lose their jobs. Patients sitting here from the Quiggles and other dispensaries that were knocked out of this were the legitimate use of medical marijuana. There was no ordinance, no lotteries in the first two laws. You guys didn't take the time to do it right. You didn't do it right yesterday. Get your act together, because we can weed out bad politicians November 2nd. Vote for good politicians that support medical marijuana. My name's Richard Eastman. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you. It would be hard not to hear you, Mr. Eastman. Floyd Seymour.
I think you and Jerry Brown belong.
Hey, come on. Hey, guys, I'll have you removed. Knock it off. Come on, please.